I thought I was done with content creation, like completely done. It had just hurt too much. But something unexpected pulled me back in, and now I'm here, starting over, as a VTuber. So if you've got a few minutes, I want to share 5 things about me, why I started VTubing, what I'm into, and where I want to take this channel. And maybe, by the end, you'll see a little bit of yourself in it too. The short version? I just really enjoyed VTubing and I thought I could do it. Jokes on me, I can't. But yeah, VTubing came to me after this thing that I like to call the event, which was a huge falling out with someone who I used to make content with when I was a Flesh YouTuber. We were extremely close, and I don't want to go into detail about it because she wants to be a YouTuber, last time I checked, and I don't want to ruin her chances by showing how much of a nasty little bitch she actually is. Let's put it like that. But I was heartbroken after this, and I was completely emotionally scarred, which luckily is the foundation of most VTubers. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. But randomly, one day, I watched my first VTuber, which happened to be Leah's debut at the then fledgling FaceConnect, and I think that sort of came to me at the perfect moment, and over time I sort of got into other VTubers, and I've watched a lot of VTubers, and a lot of them, a lot of them were a lot smaller then. Some of them have gone into much greater things, but I really enjoy it all, and something clicked at that time, and it made me realise that I still want to create. So I started VTubing, something that felt safe, fun, and interesting. And because I used to be in a very, very, very small niche of YouTuber, the anonymity is very useful. But it was that sort of feeling of joy that I had of being a fan that brought me here. The games I love say a lot about what I needed at the time. Genshin Impact? I'm there for the lore. The story pulls me in, and combine that with all the artifact lore and the little bits and bobs and, things that are hidden here and there for the lore for you to read, particularly in the stories. They're just chef's kiss. It makes my brain light up. Minecraft is probably my longest. I can't say probably. You have no idea how many takes I've done saying probably. Minecraft is probably my longest running obsession, though I got into it a bit late. My mum wouldn't let anyone spend money, despite not having any financial issues, so I didn't get it until I was in my mid-teens. And eventually, when I did get it, I accidentally broke the settings, and I only recently fixed it by buying a new account. Thank you, Microsoft! I also really enjoy War Thunder and World of Warships. I have a degree in the field that's basically military history with extra flavour. I think I know way too much about war to not be on at least one watch list. One of the weirder things about me? I'm proficient in Latin, and I actually use it. Usually when I want to write something down privately, I'll just swap to Latin instead of English, and it's like my own little basic encryption. I know that's super odd, and not necessarily secure, but I kind of love that about it. I think everyone should have their own little weird code language. Here's the thing. I'm not that good at VTubing yet. I'm not particularly good at streaming. I used to do only pre-recorded content. I forget to unmute, I mess up my stream settings. It's chaotic. But every time I go live, I get just that little bit better. Especially in the past 2 weeks, I've been pushing myself, learning, improving, being more confident, and honestly, I'm very proud of that. I want to grow this channel, not just in numbers, but in meaning. I want it to matter to someone other than me. I want people who come to the channel, I want them to enjoy my content. I'm very lucky. I could throw money at fancy gear or software to make my voice actually sound nice, but I don't want to rely on that. I want to see what I can build just by showing up and putting real effort into my content. Something that feels earned, something real, even if the hands I build it with are virtual. Yeah, that's me. 5 things that make up the core of why I'm here and where I want to go. So if you're still watching, thank you. I mean that sincerely. I'd like to thank everyone who has subscribed both on my YouTube and has followed on Twitch. It's very confusing, I have to say follow for Twitch. They also have bloody subscriptions. And if you want to like, sub, stick around, or just check out in from time to time, I'd love to have you here. I'm Zelvorus Takakamakuli, and I'm really glad you stopped by. Thank you.